How are you, Mr. Alcari? How is everything over there?
It's good. Demand is sort of running at a new low for us. Things are pretty different here since the virus outbreak.
Okay. I'm very worried because I don't know how this pandemic is going to affect my company.
Well, depending on the business that you've got, you're going to have to really reevaluate certain things inside of your supply chain, as well as your output to certain consumers.
Yeah, well, in my case, I produce ice bags, but the new regulation of the government is killing me. I don't have suppliers. And I don't know. I don't know what is going on, but for that reason, I want to hire you to explain me what is going on because I don't understand very much.
Right. Well, first thing you got to understand is there's certain direct suppliers that you deal with that actually grab their supplies from certain parts around the world. Majority is from China, and given that China right now is under lockdown, it has a lot of things that it's affecting, like their border for inbound, which is in Wuhan, which is the biggest inbound port for the country. That is under lockdown, so no products can come in or out, supplies can't go in or out, and businesses, with the spread of the virus, they have to shut down their plants, their facilities for an extended amount of time as this virus spreads.
Okay, but I'm wondering why my supply chain manager didn't do anything or wasn't prepared for this kind of pandemic.
Yes, there should have been a meeting with your most important internal stakeholders here at your company. Uh, People related to the supply chain logistics need to meet together and sort of understand how this pandemic is affecting their business. And not from a viewpoint of, a freeze period. This is a different scenario where businesses can't supply their other businesses to the supplies they need.
Okay, but after this lockdown or the curfew, what can I do or what do you suggest?
So there's a lot of things that can be done depending on your business. So since it's ice bags, you can either, buy as much supply as you can to increase your inventory and build up while you incur fixed assets. So that's a hit that your company has to take while you're building up inventory for in preparation when demand goes up again. There's other situations where, you got to stop production altogether, and make sure that your employees are able to come in, the ones that are working in the production line. A separate alternative to that is basically you could make another strategy, but it has to be based on decisions with regard to the product portfolio that you offer. So during this period of disruption, you're gonna have to maybe see other uh, consumers or buyers that will buy your product. So that means changing your target market, for example. Any scenario that you choose, it needs to make sense for your business.
Do you think that is a good idea, opening a night shift? Let's say because in this case I have like 100 employees, and the regulation says that no more of 50 people under the same roof. So if I divided the team, I can I don't know, supply my demand. Is that a good
Uh,
idea?
since demand is fairly low right now, it may prove to be a good idea as your capacity has most likely went down since before the pandemic, as people who are buying ice right now, which is a product for celebration and outdoor activities and such. Not many people are going to be doing that given the weather condition right now, and the pandemic is really making that whole process of recovery much longer. So reducing your output is a given if you cannot perform during the day. Night may be more suitable for you. It will help reduce sort of your fixed costs.
Okay, I see. Well, I'm gonna discuss your findings with the board of directors, and maybe tomorrow I'm gonna let you know when we are gonna have the next meeting. But thank you for your knowledge and your advice.
No problem. Hope
Okay.
everything works out.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
You too.